Revenues may be less than the Treasury Department expects or have been in the past, in part because of that uncertainty. We're seeing some postponement of capital gains among wealthy Americans. Explain what we're seeing there.
Well, I think everyone anticipated that by this time, the Trump administration and Congress would have some sort of real definite tax bill, if not passed, certainly further along the legislative process than now. And so a lot of people who had large capital gains simply said, let's hold off and see what happens after tax reform. And most people expected it to happen before the end of the year. Now, it's clearly, in my view, not going to be finished by the end of the year, happy talk notwithstanding. And, you know, we want to encourage people to think things are upbeat, but the truth is, they have about 17 working days when they come back from this August recess, and they have a budget resolution. And if you don't have that, you can't get a filibuster-proof kind of tax bill. They have to deal with all the spending bills for the next year. They have to deal with the debt limit. So the truth is this, they're going to be running out of time, and people now may regret having held off on paying those capital gains taxes.
Steve, you've been looking at the data, digging through the data. You've also been listening to the rhetoric in Washington as well. Are we starting to hear this administration speak in a more unified way about what its plan is when it comes to raising the debt limit? Are you getting Mick Mulvaney, the Office of the OMB Director, and Stephen Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary, on the same page?
Well, they are now, at least publicly. I think Mr. Mnuchin was all along saying what the president was saying, which is, I want a clean debt bill as soon as possible. Mulvaney, who comes out of the House, has always been one who voted against extending or increasing the debt limit. And he is one of those who, in the past, has said, no, let's use the debt limit as a legislative vehicle for some sort of grand bargain that will get the deficit down. He now has been told that the administration's position is a clean debt bill as soon as possible. We know that won't happen, but it is something that every Treasury Secretary has wanted.